It was straight up. If you ask me what should be a 30 for 30 by ESPN, it should be the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got to think about something which is crazy. Now, they're asking questions today on these shows if Russell Westbrook or James Harden is having a better season. But for crying out loud, these guys were on the Western Conference Championship team that lost to the Miami Heat back in 2012. They were teammates. Westbrook was starting and Harden was on the bench as a sixth man. Can you believe that? But the thing is this. Um, then you got to remember Kevin Durant was there. You're talking about three league MVPs and all this individual acclaim and success. They're three of the 10 best players. They were all, and then you got to wonder because this is the truth about the Oklahoma City Thunder. They were the link between the end of the Lakers Spur run for a moment before Golden State took over. That's where they were, and they should have been that team of destiny. You wonder, wrong coach, wrong system. And I always said to Scotty Brooks, they'd have had a Phil Jackson or something, they'd have been running the West because Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Then you had James Harden off the bench. Then you had Serge Ibaka, and later you get Steven Adams. I mean, you think about all the talent they've attracted and what they've had, and they've only got one finals appearance to show for it and a couple of trips to Western Conference Finals. I mean, that's unheard of with that type of talent. They definitely are 30 for 30 worthy. You just had Russell Westbrook who 10 straight triple double games, which was unheard of. Passing up Oscar Robinson as far as that go, and he's getting ready to average a triple double for 3 straight years, unheard of. And you got James Harden who just did his 30 for 30, pun intended. He's one game away from tying the second longest streak. Wilt Chamberlain has both records at 65 and 32, but just the fact that James Harden has been able to do this is incredible. And just like I said, and you got Kevin Durant and Golden State. He's won back-to-back chips, back-to-back finals and repeats. So you're looking at his career and you're like, wow. Then you got Serge Ibaka over in Toronto. They're doing great. So you're looking at this team and you got to wonder, how come OKC couldn't put it together? Because they had a cornerstone, to be in a championship team. They had it. And I think that OKC would definitely make a great 30 for 30 because it's one of those what ifs. You really speculate when you think about Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. And that's amazing that all that came off of one team because they could very well be the big three. They could very well be um, Steph, Durant, and Clay had they stuck together. They could have very well been running 2 or 3 rings easily. So it's very intriguing when I think about Oklahoma City and what could have been. But they definitely make a great 30 for 30. That's my take about Oklahoma City Thunder, their past, the present, and also, what's going on with Paul George. You just look at this and you think, wow, what could have been? Because they've had incredible prolific scores the last past decade, but not a lot to show for it come postseason. All right, that's my take about OKC. Feel free to leave them comments, hit that subscribe, and my out. Peace.